Hi everyone. One of these Aston Martin Vantages is new in the collection, so let's review it and I'll explain what's going on with the rest. So it had to be done. Another Aston Martin Vantage, a very similar car to the ones I already have, but if you've been following along, I have pretty much this real car in the garage. So obviously I had to get an auto art that's pretty dang close. So I've reviewed the yellow one, that's about a year old, and I've reviewed the black one, that's maybe 2 years old. And so here we have another one. And the sad news is 1 to 2 Aston Martin auto arts are going to die, and I'll explain why in a little bit. But let's review this bad boy. So this is a V12 Vantage. I think they started in 2012. Now I reviewed that. That is a V12 Vantage S, and that started a couple years later. So this is just a good old V12 versus an S. You can tell the grille is different versus the S, which had a bit of a racier grille. The wheels are a little different. Bunch of little differences. So yeah, I reviewed that before, but here we have the V12. Now this is probably the same color as mine. I have Volcano Red. Aston has like 3 or 4 reds. They're all very similar. But it's got the same taillights I have. Everything's pretty much the same except I have optional black exhaust tips. I have an optional black grille. And the hood is the main difference. The V12 hood has extra cooling versus the V8 hood, which just has these mesh inserts. I, of course, have a V8. So, of course, under the hood, this is a 6-liter V12. The non-S like this, I think, is 565 horsepower. The S, the yellow one, has 595 horsepower. So you're starting to get an idea of things I have to do to make my model accurate to the 1-to-1. Now what's not shown is this is too nice to tear up. That's too nice to tear up. So I have another one without a box in black. And that's going to be the donor car that I tear up to make accurate. So again, typical nice auto art. Good wheels. This shows carbon ceramic brakes, and they're drilled. Mine, of course, are slotted and non-carbon. This also shows sports seats, which I do not have. They're not even offered in America. It does show a manual transmission, though, which is good. That chrome-ish shift knob, which is a freaking $1,600 part if you want to retrofit your V8. Whew. That's obviously not the same shift knob I have. It does have the carbon fiber on the doors, which mine has. The black V12 that I'm going to take apart actually has a tan interior, so I'm going to have to, I don't know, hodgepodge color swap there. The issue is every single one of these V8 Vantages and V12 Vantages is right-hand drive. So what do I do? What am I going to do? Well, Hot Wheels makes this early V8 Vantage in yellow, and theirs is left-hand drive. And I didn't want to tear up $150 Hot Wheels. I scored the dashboard from the Hot Wheels, which is arriving soon from Scotland or something like that, for about $8. At that price, I'm not mad at it. And I'm going to do my best to put in a Hot Wheels dash into an auto art. And then the center section is the old style, so I'm going to cut out the center section and put in the auto art center section. This is getting very complicated, but I don't know. I just want a really good, accurate model. So what's going to die? Well, this is going to die. I'm taking the hood, I'm taking the engine, I'm taking the grille, I'm probably taking the brake rotors. They are slotted. They're a little smaller than my later brakes, but I don't know if you'd be able to tell in this scale. I'm going to be taking the manual shifter, some of the interior. So that's sad. I am going to replace it with another V8 Vantage. There's a blue one for sale locally. Probably pick that up. The yellow one is going to live. The black parts car obviously is going to die. This will survive. It's going to go to work and live a happy, healthy life on my desk. And I'm going to do a color swap on the black donor car. Technically, there's 2 black donor cars. I'm going to try and get it painted my exact red. Again, I'm not sure which red this is. So that's my project. That's why I have so many of these dang V8 Vantages and V12 Vantages, but it's kind of neat. It's always fun to have a exact of your 1-to-1. Packaging of this new V12 is the typical window box. Actually arrived from, I think, Belgium. Very good shape, brand new. They want like $250 on eBay. I think I paid like 145 euros landed. So, you know, at that price, I'm not mad at it. You know, I literally had to have it. So yeah, that's that. Interesting project coming up. I also have a remote control, a Nico RC car version that I'm doing a color swap on. So I'll update these as I go. But that's it for this week. Everyone have a good one. Please like and subscribe.